Hi, I'm Isiah.
I'm Taylor.
And welcome to the TI Show.
So today, I know we've been gone for a long time.
Yeah,
we have a really good reason. We were too lazy.
Yeah, pretty much. We're like, oh yeah, let's make another episode like every single week, and we never did. So today we're like, yes, let's do it.
So the special 20 of you that watched the last approximate 5 minutes of the show,
Thanks, guys.
you're going to see another 5 minutes.
Oh,
The episode's
yeah.
going to be 60 minutes, but you're going to see another 5 minutes because that's what you watched.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. So I think we're going to start off with some news today.
Yeah.
So I'm personally a huge Game of Thrones fan. I think it's one of the best.
I don't watch it at all.
Isiah's a
Or
Pansy.
read it. Shut up.
You watched that one episode with me.
Yeah, it was like the weird first season episode 1.
Yeah. I'm a really big fan of it. I think it's one of the best shows ever. Honestly, I've
still never seen it.
All right, so
No opinion.
for you Jon Snow fans out there, those Game of Thrones fans, you know that he supposedly died at the end of season 5.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. I mean, if you haven't seen that by now, it's your own fault. But he supposedly died at the end of season 5. They're currently filming season 6 right now in Northern Ireland, and Kit Harington, who plays Jon Snow, has been spotted. So I think he comes back to life.
He faked his own death to go hide in the forest or something.
I got a break, man. I got to get a break.
Fuck everyone. I'm gonna go hide.
It's kind of weird. So they've caught up to the books now.
Ancestral
I don't know if you knew that.
relationships. What?
They've caught up to the books officially.
Oh, nice.
Season 5 ended where Book 5 ended approximately. Book 6 is not out yet, but they're filming season 6. I heard Isiah's face when I said that. He's like, "What the fuck?
What the hell?"
No,
it's just because currently we're sitting in my car. Well, it's my dad's car, but we're like recording in here, and it's like 32 degrees Celsius out here, and it's really hot.
It's gotta be like 50.
And Taylor like refuses to put the windows up or down. Sorry.
Yeah, it ruins
And
the
I'm,
audio
like,
quality.
I am like dying of heat in here. It's like so hot.
Anyway, so what was I saying? So Book 6, they've caught up. They're on par with the books now. He hasn't released Book 6 yet. He has no idea when he's going to release Book 6, but he said it might come out before season 6 starts. So how are they doing season 6? Are they what do you think? They're sharing? He's telling them, here's my secrets.
Tell them as you go. Maybe they'll release them at the same time. I don't know. Maybe. Like, the book comes out on the same day as, like, the premiere of season 6.
That's a possibility.
Excuse me.
I have a funny story about the Book 6 release. I'm a huge fan of Game of Thrones. I've read all 5 books of A Song in Fire and Ice series. So I remember... So, everyone's, like, really anxious. Like, it's been, 4 years, I think, since the last book, A Dance with Dragons. And he said it's probably going to come out soon. So I remember I was sitting in bed one night. It was like 12:30, maybe 1 in the morning. I was watching TV.
Nice.
And I had the channel guide on. And I don't know if you guys know this. You watch the channel guide. Look for your
Channel
TV
5 or like
No,
just
channel
the one
3.
that comes with your...
Channel
Is it Channel 3 or Channel 5?
Channel 3.
Oh. I thought it was Channel 5. Whatever.
So, it tells you all the shows, right? If you don't know what a channel guide is. And so there's also
know
like
what a channel guide is.
and there's also like weather and stuff, and there's text news, a box of text news, and it goes by slowly. It shows some of it, and in a few seconds you can read it, and it transitions to the rest of it. So I'm like, I glance up. I was on my phone or something. I'm in my bed. It's like 1 in the morning. George R.R. Martin. ... I'm like, oh shit! I like jump out of
Game
bed.
of Thrones.
Oh shit! He's the new book. He has the date. Attends New York Jets practice. I was like, shit! I was like, what the who cares?
I don't give a shit. I want to see more goddamn Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I just had like blue balls after that because I like, just imagine I'm laying in bed like I'm exhausted. It's 1 in the morning. Oh shit! He's the new book. The release date. He attended a Jets practice. Who the hell cares?
No one.
That's news.
Maybe Jets fans.
Yeah.
Maybe not even them. They're just
they don't even.
Who the
care.
hell's that?
Yeah.
Who the hell's George R.R. Martin?
And I heard recently that he doesn't even know how he's going to end the series, which is interesting.
Didn't you say that already?
No.
I thought you did. I don't even
didn't
remember.
say that.
It feels like deja vu. You might have said it before we started recording, but I'm just like,
yeah, I think I did.
I just had like deja vu. I'm like, wait, didn't you say that before? I'm not even sure.
No. Wow, it is really hot in here.
Told you. Like,
No.
How bad would it ruin it if we put down the windows?
No, you're not doing it.
Why?
Nope, not doing that, Isiah.
I'm dying of heat in here.
All right, do you want to tell them about the
Get some buckets. I could fill like
police
3
officer?
of them.
Tell them about the cop.
Okay, so
I'll
yeah,
continue.
we are recording in a car, right? So where were we at? Like our community center. We have like a couple, like
old
2.
one.
Yeah, we have like a new community center. We have an old community center in our town. So we're like, normally we like record in like our local McDonald's parking lot. But the last time we did the first episode, it was like really late at night.
The hood rats were there.
Yeah, it was really late
They're
at night.
messing stuff up.
So today we're like, why don't we just go to the old community center? There's gonna be no one there. So we go there. There's no one there. We're like, okay, cool. So we set up my laptop. We set up the microphone and everything. I was just sitting there. Across the street, there's like a Presbyterian church, and a cop like pulls up into that parking lot, and like pulls up in a parking spot so that he can watch us like directly across the road.
Yeah, it was pretty creepy.
So he was literally just sitting there watching us, and we were pretty creeped out, and we didn't want to start the episode, so we had to drive.
We weren't doing anything wrong, but we were like, he probably thinks we're like doing drugs or like.
So now we're here in a Good Life Fitness parking lot,
Yeah.
And that's when we decided, pretty much Walmart.
McDonald's in Walmart. The same. It's McDonald's.
Yeah. We're staying true.
Staying
to
true to
our
our
roots.
way.
So yeah, that was like a funny story that just happened like right now.
So Isiah, I don't know. Have you heard of D23? Do you know what D23 is?
No idea.
Please explain. Okay, I don't blame you. I had no idea what it was until like 2 days ago.
Now you're
but
an
it's
expert.
yeah, I'm sure. That's what you want to call it. It's Disney's Expo.
Okay.
Think of E3 for Disney.
Oh yeah.
The E3 for Disney. The D.
Sounds weird.
23. I don't know what
23.
I don't know what that means. I'm assuming the D stands for Disney. So anyway, what they basically talked about a bunch of stuff, new movies, a bunch of new Marvel movies.
Yeah, we pretty much already know. Internet leaked and stuff.
Yeah, they talked about Finding Dory, The Incredibles 2.
Already knew that.
I really didn't care.
Oh, they're actually making Incredibles 2 now?
Yeah.
About time. They released the game before they released the movie.
The Incredibles 2?
Yeah, they did. What's that called? What's the mole guy called?
I don't know.
The Underminer.
I
think
haven't
that's
seen
what
that
it was.
movie since I was like 5.
Dude, at the end of the first Incredibles movie, the Underminer like comes up from the ground.
Actually,
he's like, "Bitch, I'm gonna destroy the world." And then Mr. Incredible and his family are like, "Nah."
I thought they saved the day at the end. They don't?
Yeah, they save the day, and then Dash like goes to the track and field meeting thing, and he wins like second place because they don't want people to know that he has super speed because that's cheating and shit. And then they exit the stadium, and then like this guy like appears from the ground with like a drill and everything, kind of like Mole Man from Fantastic Four, and he's like, "I'm gonna like destroy the Earth," and then Mr. Fantastic's like, "No, you're not," and he like rips his clothes off.
Mr.
And he's like,
Fantastic?
Did I say Fantastic?
Yeah.
God damn it, I meant Mr. Incredible. Like rips his clothes off and he's like, "Time to save the world." And then I'm like, then you're like, "Oh yeah, sequel." And they never made a sequel to it, but they made the game.
I don't even remember that because
I have it for PC.
The last time I saw it when I was in theaters. How old were we when that came out?
I don't know, like 6. I'm probably even younger. I have it on DVD, but
I think we were older than that.
I bought the game when I was like
2005.
Yeah, probably. I got the game, like the Rise of the Underminer. I got when I was like 10, for my PC.
So we were like 8.
Yeah, we were pretty young when it came out.
I don't remember anything from it. Anyway, kind of got off track there. They talked about stuff like this. I didn't really care about any of it. I'm not. Don't really like Disney.
Huge Disney fan.
Don't really care for them. But the one thing I don't know if you knew this, Isiah.
What's that?
I'm a huge fan of Walt Disney World. Do you know what this is?
Walt Disney World in Florida?
Yes.
I've been there twice.
I've been there once in my life.
I went there once when I was 10, and I went there again like a couple years ago.
I tried to get Isiah and my other friend Cam and 10. Jamie to go there for a grad trip.
Dude, there's no way our parents would let us go.
My parents would let me go.
What? Seriously?
Yeah.
My parents would never let me go. Like on my own? With you and Jamie and Cam?
Me and Jamie the only ones who wanted to go.
I would have went, but I'm like, my parents are never going to go for that. They're never going to let me go with just you.
We didn't end up going.
Because I said no. I'm like, my parents are going to let me.
Anyway, so on the track with Disney World, they're building a Star Wars theme park.
Dude, now we have to go.
Theme park.
We have to go.
Okay.
I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
I'm not sure. I might have misinterpreted this wrong.
Trek.
I like Star Trek too, actually. It's pretty good. Like, I'm not, I'm just
it's
a
okay.
casual fan, I guess.
I like Star Wars better. Trekkies.
I might have misinterpreted this, okay? But from what I understand, you know, like, they have the Magic Kingdom, they have the Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
From what I'm to understand, there's going to be, like, a Star Wars kingdom.
Kingdom? What?
That's what I'm...
Dude, that's awesome.
It was 14 acres, I think they said.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's how big a theme park is.
That's
I think
awesome.
that's what, from what I understand, it's not like an addition to Magic Kingdom or whatever.
Yeah, it's like
from what I understand,
whole new,
it's a whole new theme park.
Dude.
And I heard there's going to be, like, employees dressed up as Star Wars characters.
That's friggin' awesome.
And they're going to... awesome.
We have to go now.
It's going to be awesome.
We have to go.
You know, I remember that Magic Kingdom they had in Florida. I don't know about California. In Orlando, they have that like one small Star Wars area. They had the one Star Wars ride where you like went through space.
Yeah.
And they had like Star Wars area, but it's very small. I remember I was a huge fan of that ride though. How do you feel about this?
I'm pretty. I don't know. I want to go now, dude. It's actually so hot in here. Fuck. Dude. I have to.
No, you're not doing
Just
it.
let me peek my head out for a second.
Okay.
Oh, fresh air.
All right, entertaining. I'm entertaining you.
Dude, that breeze is so nice. Dude, put your shirt on.
Stop staring myself.
Dude, that breeze is so nice.
Okay.
Come on, it's not even making that much of a difference.
Yes, it is.
It's not even that loud.
Put it up.
Fine.
Be a man, Isiah.
It's hot as shit in here.
Isiah doesn't have any balls.
I sweat so much.
All right, how do you feel about this?
I'm like one of those people that just sweats profusely, like really badly.
Okay, the people don't want to hear this.
Sorry.
I don't even want to hear
Just thought
this.
you should know.
How do you feel about this? Are we gonna go when this comes out?
I don't know.
I mean, mind you, it'll take like 5 years.
Take a couple of years to save up enough for plane tickets and tickets to the park.
No, I can afford it now. Are you kidding?
I can't. I'm broke. I need all my money for post-secondary.
You spend all your money on like hamburgers.
No, I don't. I like never go out.
No, it's okay, Isiah. You don't have to be embarrassed.
I don't go out half the time.
800 pounds.
I'm not 800 pounds.
It's okay.
I'm 185.
Anyway, it's probably going to take them like 5 years to complete this anyway. So.
True. That's enough time.
All right. HBO, the geniuses of 80 hit shows. They have 80 hit shows. The 81st hit show.
Coming to HBO.
Do you know what it is, Isiah?
No.
No, do you know what it is?
Yes, I do.
Won't you tell me how to get
to Sesame Street? That's right, guys. Sesame Street coming to HBO.
That's right. You can no longer get it for free.
You can now pay like ridiculous amounts of money per month to see back-to-back episodes of Sesame Street and Game of Thrones.
That's right.
Yeah.
Big Bird.
1 in the morning, just you're high.
Gonna win 8 Emmys.
Oh yeah.
Next year.
Big Bird, he's a shoo-in for all the Emmys. 1 in the morning, you're super high. Hey, Sesame Street's on HBO. Yeah.
HBO.
Gotta watch.
Stealing your child's education money.
HBO doesn't sponsor us. We just thought we would just let you guys know that Sesame Street was going to be
2015.
on HBO. Yeah, 2015.
How do you feel about it? Because it used to be on the public channel,
like
right?
PBS?
Yeah, it was free, right?
Yeah.
You get to pay. And I don't know
channel 2, I think, right? On basic cable?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, you could tune into PBS and just watch like Sesame Street.
It's like a free channel. Yeah. How does it? I think the government pays for it or something.
Pretty much. Like if you get a TV and hook it up to...
It's publicly funded, basically.
It's a free channel,
It's a free channel. So like, and I don't know if you guys know anything about Sesame Street. Like, I'm sure you do, but basically it's an educational show for kids.
Who wouldn't know who Sesame Street is?
Oh, I don't know. They changed it a lot since I was a kid, so I don't even know what it is anymore.
It's probably the same characters, but they have like random guest stars. Apparently, one episode had like Katy Perry on it or something. It was like really weird.
Okay, then I don't remember any guest stars like that really.
Exactly. That's like 2015. There's like super new guest stars on Sesame Street every episode.
Anyway, so now you gotta. I don't know if you guys know this, but HBO. I said that too much.
HBO.
I don't know if you guys know this. I say that too much.
HBO.
HBO costs. You need like $100 cable package.
What? $100?
So now you got if your kid's like, Mommy, I want that Sesame Streets. I got my Elmo.
Yeah, it's not on PBS anymore.
You gotta pay like $100
a month.
A month, by the way.
You gotta pirate that
I'm not talking yearly. I'm talking a month.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta pirate that.
Little Jimmy, you gotta go on that computer right now and go to Pirate Bay or uTorrent.com.
Gotta get that Pirates Bay.
You're gonna pirate all your episodes of Sesame Street, son.
HBO.
I ain't purchasing that shit.
HBO encouraging pirating in 5-year-olds since 2015.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, but I'm eagerly awaiting the Game of Thrones crossover episode for Sesame Street.
Big Bird versus Jon Snow.
Big Bird, yes.
Instead of
Big Bird tries to take down the wall.
Big Bird is coming.
Big Bird is coming. No, winter is coming. Big Bird is coming.
Yeah, forget winter.
He's a real
What's
master
winter?
Coxman. After he's done sucking on your mother's teat,
Whoa.
he will make you drink the milk of the poppy to ease your pain.
Fuck his sister.
I had to get that out of my system. Everything they say in Game of Thrones.
All the references. Brace yourselves.
Big Bird is coming.
Brace yourselves. Big Bird is coming.
Maybe Jaime Lannister will slay him. He'll be the Bird Slayer.
They'll eat him
no
like
longer
at
King Slayer.
the next feast. They'll just be like a giant, oversized like chicken, and to just grab like a drumstick. Ah, nom, nom.
They're gonna need a new house. The House of Bird. I don't know.
The House of Bird. Oh yeah.
The sigil is just Big Bird. It's on the shield. The knights just paint Big Bird. His face.
Bird Snow.
It's great.
Big Bird Snow.
Big Bird Snow. He's the bastard.
Yeah, he finds out they're brothers or something. Jon Snow has a brother. It's
You're my
Big
brother.
Bird.
Yeah.
I don't even remember how Big Bird sounds.
I don't either.
Squawk.
Can he fly or no? I think he can.
I don't know, actually. I read somewhere that Big Bird is like 8'2", so I doubt he could fly.
I don't know.
I think it was on like, do you know the show like Hollywood Game Night?
No.
Okay, it's actually pretty funny. Like a bunch of celebrities get together. What?
No, nothing.
Okay. Well, that cop. I thought he was back. So like a bunch of celebrities get together to play like a whole bunch of games. You know, like Jane Lynch, she like hosts.
Who?
Jane Lynch.
I don't know
think
who
she's
that
from like
is.
that person from Glee or something. I forget. I don't know. But yeah, one of the questions was like, who's taller, Larry Bird or Big Bird? And apparently, Big Bird is taller than Larry Bird.
Did the person get the right answer?
No, they said Larry Bird, and they're like, nope. Big Bird is like 8'2". I'm like, what?
How did they know that?
Yeah, who measured
That's a
Big Bird's
fact?
height? That's so weird. Someone
they
should
just
Google
decided?
this.
Yeah, Bigfoot, yeah.
Bigfoot, yeah.
Big
Bigfoot's
Bird's-
definitely taller.
Big Bird's gonna. I think Big Bird's taller than Bigfoot.
Wait, I thought Bigfoot was like anywhere between like 9 feet or taller.
No, I
or
think he's
something.
like 7 to 8 feet.
We're talking about this like it's true. Yeah, if he's been measured in at like 7 and 8 feet by the people at Finding Bigfoot, because you know those
Finding
guys
Bigfoot.
are experts. There's
Bigfoots
always
get bored occasionally, so they come down from the mountains to watch kids play basketball. Anyway,
there's no entertainment
we're getting
in
too
the
far
woods.
off track. Yeah, there's no entertainment up there.
So they creep on kids like Bigfoot pedos and watch them play basketball all day.
All right, Isaiah, do you know
Best show ever.
a little Japanese company called Konami?
I think I might have heard of them.
Konami?
I think I
ever
might have
heard
heard of Konami.
Metal Gear Solid?
I have.
Silent Hills?
Yes.
I have pretty big games, I would say.
Yeah, they're pretty big franchises.
Pretty big.
They have a huge fan base.
So have you heard of the news coming out of Konami, what they've been doing?
I have not heard.
All this crazy stuff. So I don't know if you heard they
Excuse
got
me,
rid of
I
Kojima.
burped again.
Kojima's gone.
What?
He's gone.
No.
He's no longer with Konami.
They killed him.
No, there's all these crazy stuff they were doing. They wouldn't let them do emails outside of the internal network. They were monitoring the Kojima's team while they were doing the games. They were monitoring them.
Really?
They wouldn't let them call outside. These insane things.
So
how would you? It's almost like a prison.
Essentially,
it's a prison.
Essentially worse than
Big
Steve
Brother.
Jobs.
Yes.
Is predicted to be. And then isn't there a new Steve Jobs movie or something?
Yeah, I don't
Seth
know.
Rogen is Steve Wozniak.
They'd monitor them. They'd listen to them. They went,
Fuck
all,
are you?
all it's like Big Brother. Big Brother's watching.
That show's terrible.
All this crazy stuff, right?
Booty.
They were forcing them to work overtime, many hours, too many hours in a week, 80 hours in a week.
That's insane.
Yeah, and it's crazy, right? So this is what came out a few months ago. I was like, holy shit, that's crazy. Konami? I thought they were good. Even more stuff's come out, Isaiah. Even
That's
more.
where they got inspiration for their games. The brutality of their boss or something. They're
Yes.
let's put that into our games.
They've been publicly shaming their employees now.
Seriously?
So let me explain this,
Well,
okay?
social media or what?
I'll get to that, okay?
Okay.
So say an employee. Okay, say Isaiah. You,
Okay, that's me.
I don't know, you're at work. You work
Okay.
for Konami.
Just minding my own
You
business.
take a break.
Coding.
You take a break, okay?
Okay.
You have a 15-minute break. 16 minutes. Oh, sorry. They publicly shame you in front of everyone.
What, dunce
They
caps?
bring you in front. Everyone stop working. They bring you in front. Isaiah's a fucking idiot. He took a break for too long. They shame you like that in front of the entire
What?
company. Yes.
Dude, that's
They've been doing this. Yeah.
Did one of the employees like come out and be like, "This is like the brutality that we've been facing"?
Yeah, someone came out. Yeah. So they'd publicly shame you in front of the whole company.
Wow.
You showed up late, they'd shame you in front of the company.
That's insane.
It's crazy, isn't it?
That's terrible workplace.
And so they do other stuff too. Like say, I don't know, you post on Facebook, Isiah, like, oh, I got a new job. I don't know.
Away from Nintendo.
Yeah, just say, oh, guys, I got a new job.
A new job at Nintendo.
I love my time at Konami. I got a new job doing something else, guys. And I see that, and other people see it that you worked with. We're working for Konami still.
Yeah.
And, best of luck to you in the future, man. Good luck. I had a great time with you. You're saying good luck in the future? They publicly shame you for saying that? There is no future outside of Konami. They shame you for that. There's no future outside.
Nintendo's going under, bitch.
Isn't that insane?
I hope you die. Yeah,
I said good luck to you in the future? They shame me? What? What?
That's insane.
What?
That's wow. They're probably gonna make a list of like worst places to work, and Konami's gonna be like number
probably
1 up on that list.
Well, they like spy on you.
That's creepy as hell.
Yeah. You can't like have phone calls. You can't. The system's internal. You can't email outside. You can't. You know what I mean? You can't receive. I don't even get me started.
That's so stupid.
Okay. And they announced they're no longer making video games.
What the hell? What are they gonna do? Apps?
I don't know if you know this, but they actually have a
fucking
few other
Tamagotchis. What are they gonna do?
They have a few other businesses. Like they're really big into like casino games in Japan.
Oh my god.
Gambling games. So and then out of like Gamescom, I think. Big news, Konami, guys. We released 2 new trailers for new games. Everyone's like, "Oh shit!" They rushed to YouTube, right?
Pinball machines.
Whoa. Oh shit! Konami lied. They're assholes. They are releasing more games. They're trolling us, right?
Pinball machines or something.
They released 2 full trailers, high definition trailers on YouTube. Guess what they were?
Only comes out in Japan.
Guess what they were?
Remakes.
No.
What?
Pachinko machines. I believe that's how you say it. Pachinko machines.
So is that like pinball or what?
It's basically like a
Japanese.
No, I don't know. It's like a Japanese gambling machine.
That's it?
That's what they released the trailer for.
What? What was in this trailer? Like action? What would they even put? What would they even put in a trailer about a gambling machine?
I believe one of them was like a Silent Hills. They showed like Silent Hills footage,
gambling.
and they'd be like, "Look, our machine.
We're moving away from the children fan
And to show you how much people like the video, it is over 9,000 dislikes. So, good job.
Best video.
Good job, guys. You guys at Konami really know what you're doing.
More popular than Gangnam
2
Style.
thumbs up. 3 thumbs up. I don't even know how it's possible. 3 thumbs up.
4 thumbs up. Because you have your thumbs up and I have my thumbs up.
Okay, 4 thumbs up, guys. Keep doing what you're doing. Great job. Keep spying on your employees. Great. I love it. I love it. I'm going to go work there in the future. I'm applying right now.
Yeah, as we speak right now.
Are we recording?
Yeah, we're still recording.
Check.
It's just like...
Oh, you can see it? It's
yeah,
on? Okay.
I can see it a little bit, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just double checking. Gotta make sure.
How long are we right now?
Not sure. We're probably about like 23 minutes in right now.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. That was fast.
It goes by fast when you're talking about stuff.
Okay.
Alright, what are we talking about next?
We saw a few movies.
Yeah, it's been a while, and because we go to the movies like almost every week, we've seen quite a few.
Pretty bad.
We've seen like Ant-Man, which was pretty good. One of the best Marvel movies other than Guardians. What?
Sorry, man, I'm dying right now.
Well, put it down just a bit. Like,
you guys can't see us, but
look, it's like fogging up right now.
Me and Isiah are drenched in sweat. Like
I'm dying right now. We were torturing ourselves trying to do this.
We were literally. It's like we went swimming. It's disgusting.
Why don't we just keep this
open?
open?
Oh my god! Look at your back window.
It's not. I know it's fogged up.
All right, sorry. Just taking a second, Isiah. Talk to the people.
It's not even that loud. I think they can still hear us.
My face is covered in sweat.
Taylor's face is covered in sweat. Yeah.
It's like I just went on a mile jog.
It's like I just jumped in a swimming pool, except it's not water. It's like salty secretions from my body. That's nasty. That sounded wrong. I'm not going to say that again. Okay.
You're turning the AC on?
Yeah?
Okay.
All right, close the windows.
Okay.
AC's coming on.
Jesus.
I don't think it'll be that loud. You can probably still hear us.
Okay.
We'll
just move. You know what? We'll move closer.
I'm going to have a sip of water.
We'll move closer so they can hear us better. Okay. All right, so we basically go to the movies every weekend. It's bad hobby, I know.
It's so much money, but like...
It's so good.
It's like the only thing we have to do. There's like nothing to do in our town. It's so boring. So we're like, let's just go see like any new movie that comes out.
It's hilarious. We see anything.
Like we saw like 4 movies this month. Literally, we saw like Ant-Man, Pixels, the new Mission Impossible.
We didn't want to see Pixels. Our friend made us.
Yeah, our friend Cam made us. He'll be in another episode, probably, maybe, before the end of the summer, hopefully. And then we saw Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, and the most recent one, the new Fantastic Four movie.
I saw The Man from U.N.C.L.E. recently, too.
Oh, did you?
With my family, yes.
I didn't see that.
It's really bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I heard Straight Outta Compton got #1 this weekend at the box office. Which
you guys may not know this, but I myself am straight out of Compton.
Yeah, Taylor lives on his street. His street name is actually Compton.
I'm straight out of Compton.
Yeah, so he's literally straight out of Compton, but even though it's not what it means, it's for like the place in California, but...
I'm straight out of Compton still.
Yeah, you live on Compton Street. So...
I'm just as much out of Compton as those guys.
Because you live on Compton Street.
It's not the same Compton. I don't want to go to their Compton.
It's a safer Compton, but it's still Compton.
So let's talk about Ant-Man. What are your thoughts on the movie?
I really enjoyed it. I think that and Guardians of the Galaxy are like my favorite Marvel movies.
Yeah,
They're pretty good.
I remember when the trailer came out, I was like, what the...
Yeah, Taylor was pretty skeptical.
I was like, this looks really stupid. Ant-Man, I don't want to see this. Like, it looks boring. It doesn't look interesting. The way they did the trailer made it look really bad.
I'll agree with you there, but I still wanted to see it just because it's Marvel.
So I ended up seeing it.
To Marvel.
One of my favorite movies of this year.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Paul Rudd is like really good in this role. Like, he's awesome.
They don't take themselves too seriously. It's a really good film.
Michael Pena was really good too. He was hilarious.
Is it Pena? I thought it was Pena.
I don't know whether it's Pena or Pena, but
he did really good.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
He did a good job.
He's pretty funny.
I thought it was a really funny movie. Yeah, it's the movie. I know if you watch the trailers, it makes it like, I don't know if this makes sense, but like almost like stale and like
pretty stupid.
Not stale, but like almost boring, and like it almost looks like every other Marvel movie.
Yeah, like you couldn't really make a movie out of someone called Ant-Man.
Yeah,
you're like, why would they even bother?
But the movie, I don't know if this makes sense, but it's really like a warm, fuzzy, feel good movie. Does that make sense?
It's like the right amount of like action and like lots of comedy.
Oh, it's so very funny movie.
But then you also get your typical Marvel action where he fights like Yellow Jacket and stuff. Like when he has to save his daughter and stuff. That's pretty good.
It's a really good movie.
Good blend. Had like Thomas the Tank Engine cameo appearance.
That's good.
It was pretty funny. What's another movie we saw?
Well, I think we should get into it almost and talk about it a bit.
Yeah, why not? We do spoilers alert.
Yeah, spoilers alert.
Okay, if you don't want, if you haven't seen it yet, or you're waiting for it to come on DVD or something, just like skip here because we're probably gonna spoil like the movie for you. So yeah.
All right, so it starts off with Scott Lang in prison,
who is the second Ant-Man in the comics. I also read the comics and stuff.
He's in prison, and he basically just gets out of prison, and he meets his prison mate, his cellmate, I guess.
Just somebody who he knew from prison, I guess.
And he
picks him up.
He picks him up, and he like lets him come to his apartment. He's like trying to get a real job. Right? As soon as he gets out of prison, his cellmate's like, "Yo, man, I got a job already."
And he's like, "Nah, no more crime for me.
No, I can't do it anymore."
He's like, "I have like a engineering degree. I'll get a job."
Yeah.
And then he's like, he has a job at like Baskin Robbins. He's like, "Oh yeah, nobody will hire an ex-convict, so he has to like work at Baskin Robbins even though he has like an engineering degree or something."
So you start wondering like, what the hell did he? He has a daughter too, so that's why he didn't.
What's her name again?
I don't remember.
She becomes like in the Marvel universe. She actually grows up and becomes a superhero. I just forget her name. I think it's like Cassie or something.
Yeah,
I think it's Cassie Lang.
Anyway,
something like that.
What was I saying? Oh, yes, you're wondering why. like why did this guy do? He seems like a good guy. Like, he doesn't seem like a bad guy. Like,
yeah.
Like, you're like, what did he do? You find out he basically like
cat burglared houses.
No, not houses. It was like this company was like stealing money from people basically, and he's like, fuck this big corporation, and he basically like hacked into their servers and gave the money back to everyone.
Yeah, but then on top of that, he's also like an expert cat burglar. He knows how to break into places. But it's like, he wasn't really like an evil person. Like, a lot of the people in prison, they're like straight up thugs. They've like murdered people. But he's just like, oh yeah, I don't touch people. I don't hurt people. I just like steal shit and leave.
Yeah.
But obviously it's a crime, so he still went to prison and stuff. But he's really actually not that bad of a guy. He just did it so he could get money to support his family and stuff.
So yeah, he gets this job at Baskin Robbins, and he basically gets laid off because his boss finds out he's an ex-convict. So he's like, yeah, I have to lay you off, buddy.
So he's like, as cool as you are for being an ex-convict, he's like, I'm going to have to fire you because,
he's no other options, so he has to turn back to crime.
So he has, like, this group It's basically like a crew of people that help him basically steal stuff.
It's Michael Pena.
Yeah, Michael Pena. He's hilarious. He's like the main guy of the crew. And then there's like, I think the rapper T.I. actually plays a character, doesn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah. And then there's like another guy, I forget his name.
Some Russian guy.
Yeah, the Russian guy. He's like the hacker guy that unlocks all the stuff so that Scott Lang can get in to like buildings and stuff.
It's basically,
So it's like a pretty good crew. Like they're kind of like the comedy relief in the movie.
Should we mention, actually, before we get into that, we should mention Hank Pym and his underling? What the hell was it?
Hank Pym and who? What's going on?
I don't know. I thought I heard a noise.
Nah, we're fine.
Okay. His underling or whatever. Remember at the beginning how he made the Pym particle and he wouldn't give it to...
Yeah, he made the Pym particle and he used it for a really long time to the point where it like... If he used it anymore, it would like damage his body or something, so he just stopped using it.
Yeah, and then remember though, like the U.S. government wanted to work for him. He's like, "No, I'm not working for you anymore." And so the guy who he chose to be his apprentice, like started like working on his own.
Oh yeah, the bald guy. He
Yeah.
didn't like give him any information about Pym particles. He's like, "Oh yeah, I knew he was really smart, but like I was never gonna give him any of my stuff because like he would just go crazy with it." And I guess he could see that the guy was kind of crazy, even though he was smart.
And corrupt, yeah.
Pretty much. So the guy basically, Hank Pym's own daughter is like working in the company. She basically fires her own dad and then puts the apprentice who Hank Pym worked with on like, makes him in charge.
I guess like the CEO or...
Yeah, makes him like the CEO or something.
Yeah.
So he turns out to be like the villain. The whole movie he's trying to recreate the Pym particle.
And Hank Pym realizes this.
Yeah.
So he sets up Scott Lang. He wants him... He sets
steal
it up
it,
to
yeah.
steal his suit. So... Back to where you're saying, Scott Lang's going back to crime. The house
to
that
get
they
money.
break into to steal stuff is actually Hank Pym's house, and he breaks into this really complex safe, and he only finds his suit. He's
So he's like, "Oh, I'll take it anyways."
he's like, what am I gonna do? He's like, yeah, I just wasted all my time. I'm just gonna take this suit, I guess.
Thought there'd be like cash or
Yeah.
something expensive in here. Oh, whatever.
So he takes this back, right? He like gets home. He's like, this fucking suit, right?
Yeah, what
So
am I
he's
gonna
like,
do?
so he puts it on.
He's just chilling in the bathroom. He's like, "Yeah, why not? I'll just put it on." He's like looking at himself in the mirror. He's like,
Yeah.
"Huh." And then while he's looking at himself in the mirror, like Michael Pena and the crew comes in. They're like, "Hey, where are you?" He's like, "Oh shit!" He like jumps in the shower and like closes the curtain so they don't see him, and like wearing the suit because he's kind of embarrassed. And then he accidentally like presses the button on his suit and like shrinks down to like ant size because Ant-Man
And then Hank Pym starts talking to him through the radio.
like freaks him out. He's like, "What
yeah.
the hell? Where's that voice coming from?"
Yeah, and then he's like, "This is your first test." And then the shower turns on because his roommate, or Michael Pena.
He's like wants to take a shower. He's like, "Oh no."
And I don't know. It's basically like this mini adventure. And
Yeah.
he survives it though.
He
He's
like,
like,
goes,
"I'll be back in contact with you."
And then but then he tries to return the suit, doesn't he?
Yeah, and then the
And
daughter,
Hank Pym or his daughter or something, someone's
Hank
there.
Pym's daughter, gets him arrested.
Yeah,
Because
she
of
calls
him.
the cops on him.
Yeah.
And then Hank basically breaks him out of like sends him the suit.
While he's
like
in prison,
shrink form,
yeah.
and like he's in not really in prison, just in a holding cell.
yeah.
And then Hank Pym sends the shrunken suit, and like he's like, "Here, press this button on it or something," and it goes back to full size. So basically, he just sneaks out of the holding cell and goes to like Hank Pym's house. And yeah, long story short, he's like, "Okay, I'll train to be Ant-Man if you like, train me how to use the suit and stuff." So there's like a really funny like montage of him just like training him.
Failing.
Yeah, like jump through this keyhole, and it's actually pretty funny. It's pretty
Hitting
good.
the door.
Yeah.
And then after that, he's like, "Okay, this is your final training mission." He's like, "You're gonna break into this old abandoned warehouse. It's owned by something, some like."
Oh yeah, that was
Stark's dad
hilarious.
Or something.
The old abandoned warehouse.
This piece of
Something
it's like
I forget.
device back. It's like this device. You're
The
gonna
o-
steal it back.
The old abandoned warehouse turns out to be like the Avengers.
Yeah, the new
base.
Avengers
that was
facility.
so funny. Yeah, I genuinely like laughed at that. That was actually pretty funty. So he like Falcon's there, and he's like, "What the hell are you doing here?" And then they
He's like,
basically
"I'm a big fan, Falcon."
and they basically just start fighting. So that was actually pretty funny.
Actually, like, he doesn't beat Falcon.
I literally like
I guess he kind of beats him.
I LOL'd. I like literally
Oh
laughed
yeah,
out loud in
that
the
was when we
theater.
get into the other thing. In
I was like,
theater,
ha, ha, ha.
people were loving this movie, man. Every single joke people said,
Just laughed.
they were
yeah.
going crazy, laughing. Ha ha ha.
Unlike Fantastic Four,
Oh,
everything they like try too hard to be funny,
Okay, we'll get into that later.
and it just nobody laughed at any joke. Like the theater was silent for the whole movie.
We'll get
But
to that.
that's later, yeah. So Ant-Man fights Falcon, gets his piece. They plan on how to get into the Pym laboratories, don't they, or something?
Yes, just
so he's like, I'm gonna need my crime crew.
Because Hank's Pym apprentice or whatever, he actually recreates the Pym particle, and he's like,
but it's like really unstable.
I think it's stable.
Well, he makes it into he puts it into a different suit called Yellow
and he's
Jacket.
basically gonna sell it to Hydra and stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
But he's really proud of this, and so he invites Hank Pym to the unveiling of it, I guess.
Yeah.
And that's basically how they found out. They're like, oh, we got to stop this. They're selling it to Hydra. We can't let them get their hands on this.
Yeah. So then they got to break in.
They break in. I think they destroy most of the suits.
Well, he uses his crew. So the Russian guy hacks stuff so that Scott can get in, and then Michael Pena dresses up as one of the security guards to get inside and steal information and stuff. And then I actually don't remember. They basically break in and stuff.
Basically, the Yellow Jacket gets away and Ant-Man chases him. Ant-Man? Is that what I said?
Anchorman. Anchorman. He was an Anchorman.
Anchorman, yeah.
Nice
Ant-Man
segue.
chases him and they have this big fight, and he
I
goes
think
to.
Does Yellow Jacket find out who Ant-Man is?
Yeah, he finds out who he is.
Yeah, so he goes to his house to try and kidnap Cassie,
his daughter, and then they fight, and then Ant-Man wins.
Pretty much. Oh, he accidentally shrinks himself to subatomic level, and Hank Pym's like, yeah, if you ever do that, you'll never come back. So don't do that.
He did something.
But he's like, yeah, never mess with the belt. But he's like, oh, I can just fiddle around with this, and he comes all the way back up to full size and punches Yellow Jacket in the face. Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah. Anyway,
basically defeats him. It's
and then funny. There's the cutscenes, the secret endings. It basically ends.
Oh yeah, so basically the end of the movie is for the next movie. Ant-Man's going to be part of the Avengers now. Cause
let's talk about it.
Ant-Man.
So
basically, in the original comics, Ant-Man already was in the.
Let's start off the first one, then we'll get into the second one.
That's not a secret ending though. That's just the ending of the movie.
No, that was the secret ending. Mm-hmm. It was after the first set of credits.
No, when Michael Pena's talking about how he asked
about the Wasp.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about how he's part of the Avengers. Yeah. Well, he was in the original, so obviously they have to get him into the Avengers.
Yeah.
So yeah, the other ending, they kind of reveal the Wasp, how there could be a possibility of a new Marvel movie, I guess.
Well, basically,
starring
him and his daughter,
lead female,
because she helped a lot during the movie with other stuff, right? And she wanted to do the suit, but he was like, no, it's too dangerous.
Yeah, Hank Pym's wife, she died, trying to fight crime with him because they used to fight crime together, but she was known as the Wasp. So at the end of the movie, he's like, okay, I didn't really want to give you I don't remember what his wife's name was. He's like, I didn't really want to give you her suit, but here it is, and it's in a secret compartment.
It's a new prototype they're building. He's like, we were building this together, we gotta fix it.
And it's the Wasp suit, and then she's all like, oh, it's about time, and then that's the end of the credits.
I actually leaned over to Isiah and was like, oh,
the Wasp.
I hope you and your mother are the same cup size.
Yeah. And then obviously kind of the same as the end of Guardians, it's Ant-Man will return, so there's obviously going to be another
Ant-Man
movie.
8 through 20.
And Guardians is coming out because it said Guardians will return.
And the second secret ending, it basically shows the Winter Soldier, his arms stuck in something.
Yeah, Bucky, and they're like,
and Captain America's like, what do we do? I don't want him to tell us Tony.
And then Falcon's just like, I know a guy.
And then it ends. It's like, wow.
Was it Ant-Man? Is that the guy they know?
Wow.
I have no idea.
Great job.
Is he gonna shrink down and break the ice thing? I don't know.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, that's weird.
All right,
Suspenseful.
I thought it was a good movie.
Yeah. Maybe it was Hulk. They're like, Hulk can punch him out.
Yeah, it was Hulk.
Yeah. Overall, it's pretty good. I liked it.
So Fantastic Four.
Oh my God! What a shitty movie.
Let's get into this.
So bad. I'm so disappointed.
To sum up the movie.
Terrible.
In 2 sentences.
Really short for a superhero movie.
A sulking Ben cries his way to victory. Well, Dr. Doom uses his magical ability to turn rocks into scarves. And we'll kind of explain that later.
But yeah.
As we go.
Or a hood thing. I guess it's a scarf. Whatever that thing is.
Like a cloak,
whatever he wears. Yeah, cloak thing. So should we just go through the movie
once
again?
Let's just go through it.
I don't know why you would see it, but if you are going to see it or you're
one of the unfortunate souls that had to see this movie.
Or if you're God
bless you.
We are going to provide more spoilers here, so if you don't want to hear anything about it, just stop here.
Please do not go to this movie.
Yes.
Please.
That's so bad.
Please.
Just skip ahead here because spoilers coming along.
Please.
Actually, to start off, it's not really a spoiler. It's like, this was really short for a superhero movie. Yeah, they don't have powers for half the movie.
Over half the movie.
Part of a superhero movie is they have powers maybe within the first half an hour.
Yeah.
This one, they didn't get powers to like 20 minutes. I don't know, okay, maybe not. Like 45 minutes till the end of the movie. They're like, oh, we have powers now. Wait, what? You didn't have powers for like the first hour. What the hell?
Yeah.
And the movie's only an hour and 40 minutes. So the whole hour is just them building this like machine. And it's like, first, like, I'm not even going to get into the whole backstory, but just long story short, the information in this movie was like really inaccurate to the comics.
It made like no sense.
Yeah, none of it matched the comics at all. They never went in a spaceship at all. They went in some like weird dimension machine thing so they could travel between dimensions. But that's all I'm going to get into then about that. But yeah, the beginning of the movie is like they're kids.
Yeah,
and it's like originally Ben and Reed aren't supposed to meet until like they're like in college, so that was kind of weird.
Yeah, they're like in the 5th grade.
Yeah,
and he's like, yeah,
somehow.
I built this interdimensional transporting machine. He's like, okay,
I knocked out power to the whole city.
Sure, okay.
So yeah,
and then like Ben like basically like helps them build it because they become friends.
They turned like, I think it's funny how they basically got like Ben's catchphrase.
Yeah, what it is, his older brother like beats the shit out of him. And as he beats the shit out, and he's like, it's clobbering time.
They turned a classic like lovable phrase from like a misunderstood hero. You know what I mean? Like everyone looks at him and they're like, "Oh, he's ugly" or whatever, but he has a good soul. And it's like a lovable quote, like, "Yeah, it's clobbering time, yeah." But in this movie, they turn it into like a violent saying that his brother would say to him before beating the shit out of him, like, "It's clobbering time, bitch," and then he like beat the shit out of him. Like,
yeah.
What?
It doesn't even make sense. Horrible. Like, why would you say that?
My childhood is ruined.
The best thing I can relate it to is like, it's like Fred Flintstone singing like "Yabba Dabba Doo." Yeah, someone who raped him in the ass said that to him.
Yeah, but do, and they're like,
that's like the best I can relate it to him. Like,
if that ever happened, like the Flintstones would be ruined forever.
That's basically the equivalent.
Yeah, it's a classic phrase that kids probably say watching Fantastic Four or something like that. Did they even have a TV show? Probably.
They did in the 90s.
They have tons of like animated shows.
In the 90s they did.
So, and then they're like, yeah, it's clobbering time. And then this movie just totally destroys that. Like, it's clobbering time, I'm going to kick your ass.
It's like, whoa,
it's like, what? That's so dark. Anyways.
I don't want to get like too deep into the movie. It's really bad.
We talk so much about that.
Yeah.
Anyways.
They basically build this machine and then like they...
Victor Von Doom is like some...
He's like an emo.
Didn't even have an accent though. He's supposed to be from like Latveria.
Yeah.
And he has like no accent whatsoever. He's like,
oh,
I'm from Latveria. I sound super American.
He's
like, what?
He's like emo too.
Yeah. Yeah, at the beginning he has like really long hair. They're like, Victor, clean yourself up, bitch. And he's like, okay, so he like shaves and like cuts his hair, but he still looks super emo. And then
they're like building this machine.
I was gonna say
Ben's like this really scrawny kid.
Yeah, that's one thing. First of all, he's not even in with them half the movie. Like
he's at like the very beginning.
Reed is at the school and Ben is like at home.
Yeah.
Like what? They're supposed to be together. And then the only time he's like, they're about to go in the machine, they're like, Ben, get down here. We're gonna go in the machine. What? Ben should have been there already. What the hell?
Yeah.
And they go with Victor. That's another thing. They didn't even go with Sue. They went with.
She was at the Earth, I guess.
She was at the center trying to get them back, and she somehow still got hit with the stuff to make her invisible.
Doesn't even
woman.
make sense.
That was weird as hell. That was pretty stupid.
An invisible girl.
Yeah, it starts off as girl.
She's a girl, not a woman.
Actually, it changes. When she gets older, she changes it to invisible woman. It's source material. Source material.
Wow,
Read it.
Very deep.
She changes her name.
Wow.
I swear. It's in the comics.
I bet no one knew that.
I know that because I read it.
When she became a woman from a girl, wow.
It's probably after she married Reed.
That's the reason why no one knew that until Isiah told us right now. Very insightful, Isiah. Good job.
Shut up. Well, that's another thing. I guess they did it like, I don't know. It's like it's a weird reboot because like in the original comics or even in the old movies, Reed and Sue are like already engaged to like be married. And in this movie, they've just like met each other.
Yeah, Victor's
it's
like
so weird,
like hitting on her like really awkwardly the whole movie.
And then, and then when Reed's like around, he's like, "What the fuck, Reed? I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. You talk to my girl.
Yeah, you're not working, bro. You're hitting on my girl, bro."
She's
like, "Yo, she doesn't like you. You're like emo and creepy. Stop."
I don't know. And the weird thing, Mr. Fantastic's supposed to be like the natural leader.
Yeah, he was really.
He's like really like shy and
submissive.
Submissive.
Like Victor would be like, I'm gonna kick your ass, and he's like, okay.
He'd be like, do this. He'd be like, okay, yes, sir. And at the end of the movie, he just like becomes a leader. And he's like, you do this, Batman,
bitch. Yeah,
Sue, do this shit, and I'll do. And they're like, okay, yes, we'll do it.
One of the worst superhero battles I've ever seen. It was like it lasted like 30 seconds.
I don't even know what happened. Yeah,
it lasted like 30
Victor
seconds.
Von Doom. Okay, so basically, like Victor gets lost, and then he becomes like crazy, and then
they lose him in the dimension.
Yeah.
So they all travel back in time, but Victor like falls off a cliff. So it's like 1 year later, they all go back.
In time.
What?
Them travel back in time.
Did I say back in time?
Yeah.
Sometimes I say things I don't know. What I mean, like
go to another dimension.
They left him. They left him in the other dimension and went back to like regular Earth. I think they called it Earth. The other dimension they called it Earth Zero. I think.
Your Planet Zero or something.
Planet Zero or something. So it's like they kick forward 1 year later. Mr. Fantastic ran away from the base because they're all at like some base where they created the dimension portal.
Yeah.
They send Ben to go out and get him. Ben is like being a little bitch. He's like, fuck you, Reed. We're not friends anymore.
He's like sulk. No, he's not even. You know, Ben's like he's supposed to be angry.
Yeah, he's supposed to be
his
like
misery turns into
like,
anger.
He doesn't
in
take
this movie.
Shit
He's
from
not.
anyone.
Yeah, he's not angry. He's like emo and depressed. He's like depressed the whole movie. He's like sitting in a corner sulky. He's like, you didn't, Reed, you didn't fix me.
He didn't make me a normal human anymore. Like normally he's supposed to be like, hey, make me into a human, bitch, or I'll kick your ass. But this time he's just like, just like cries the whole movie. It's like all the characters have completely different personalities. Even Human Torch at the beginning is like a straight up street thug. He like street races in his like piece of shit 2001 like Honda.
Yeah,
he's like,
great.
oh yeah, I'm racing this Lambo, and then his engine dies, and he's like, damn it, no, I lost again. I wonder why, Johnny. I wonder because you're in a piece of crap car that you built yourself. That just pissed me off.
Pretty angry there.
He's like a street thug. It's so weird. And his dad's like, oh, you have to come work with me, son. And he's like, no. He's like, well, I'm taking your car then.
It's like, fine.
He's like, yeah, the only reason I'm here is because my dad took my car, so screw you. And then he gets like powers, and then all of a sudden he wants to work for the government. It's like, wait, what? The only reason you worked on it is because you wanted your car. This movie makes me so angry. I think I got like I was reading reviews, I got like 1 out of 5. It's like so bad. Although the old ones got pretty bad ratings too, though. But this one I would say is way worse.
It's way worse.
It makes the originals like look really like makes the original Fantastic Four movies look like Forrest Gump or something. I don't know. They're just really good.
Yeah, they look.
It just makes them look really good.
In comparison, they're really good.
Yeah.
Please do not see this movie.
Say what about you?
Huh?
What did you say?
This movie.
Oh, you said it so quietly. I didn't even hear what you said. Yeah, this movie's terrible. Don't even see it. If you're a superhero movie fan or just comic fan or anything,
It wants to rip your eyes out.
Yeah, this movie will make you cry.
Oh, a funny story. We went to see this. So Isiah, we're in a theater where the seats go back.
AVX, yeah.
So this woman,
we mentioned
Isiah
it in our last episode.
Isiah puts his popcorn down,
that bitch.
And then there's this girl in front of him, like leans back all the way, knocks like half his popcorn out, and she looks back and she doesn't say sorry. She goes, "Whoa!"
I know, what a bitch.
Whoa!
I'm like, what? You knocked my popcorn over.
I was like, Isiah. I was like,
I mean, I guess it was kind of my fault. I shouldn't have put it by the seat.
No, it's not your fault. It's that you put it like right by your feet.
Well, it was
You're setting it down temporarily.
It was okay. Yeah, it was just for a second so I could put my drink down and stuff. But then she goes in the seat and leans back and knocks over all my popcorn.
She like threw herself in the seat
and didn't even say sorry.
She didn't even say sorry.
I was like so mad. I lost like half my popcorn. I was so pissed.
I'd have been cool with it if it's not even me. I see it's like me, but it made me angry. Like you would have been cool if she said sorry, right?
Yeah, I was kind of pissed. You're like, yo, we should kick her chair, and I'm like,
yeah, I was like,
whatever.
Let me kick her chair. The whole you're like, no. So at the end when she like stands up, I like checked her and I was like, whoa.
You like brushed past. You're like, whoa, like going down the stairs.
Yeah, I didn't like brush her. I like shouldered her, I guess, like really hard. And she like not stumbled.
She
but,
like gave you a look, and you're like, whoa.
Yeah, she kind of like pushed away like a few feet.
She was pretty.
You know what I mean?
Though.
Like I put her off balance.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, and we like
Taylor,
ran away.
The woman abuser.
I thought everyone knew that.
He doesn't abuse women. She was just being rude.
I abuse everyone. I don't single them out.
Don't hurt me,
I'm
Taylor.
all for equality.
Don't hurt me. Terrible movie.
Anyway, how long have we been going
Almost cried. We've been going about 49 minutes here, so we're about 50-minute mark almost.
So, you want to say any funny stories or anything?
Any funny stories? I don't really have any recent ones. I'll watch your head. Other than the cop one that just happened. Taylor just hit his head off my rear view mirror.
I'm okay.
You good? Okay.
I'm okay.
Any funny stories? Hopefully, Taylor and I are going camping this week, so hopefully we might have some funny stories to tell for next episode, but...
Don't know when that's going to happen.
Yeah, if it ever happens.
If it ever happens.
It'll be like next month again.
This could be the very last ever. Isiah could die in a freak accident.
We can do it. We'll make another one, don't worry.
I might become a superhero.
Fantastic.
I could be Mr. Fantastic.
They'll make the first superhero documentary ever on Earth.
Yes.
Like Taylor, the stretchy... I don't know, what kind of powers are you going to have?
Everything. Every superpower ever.
The stretchy story. I was like, oh, you'll have like Mr. Fantastic powers. You just call it the stretchy story. That sounds kind of weird, though.
Okay.
I don't know.
I already have a superpower. It's my dashing looks.
Your dashing looks. It just mesmerizes everyone.
Well, your mom that one time.
You go die. Some guy comes up, hunts you to mug. You're like, you're getting mugged, kid. And you're like, no, you're getting mugged. And he's like, whoa. And he like drops his gun and like puts his hands up. How did that even work?
I know. I have a funny story. Okay, let's go back in the day.
Back in the day stories.
Back in the day with Taylor and Isiah.
Those are good stories.
This one's from about a year ago.
Oh, that's really far back in the day.
No, I just...
I'm joking.
No, I know, yeah. Lifetimes ago.
Eons.
This one's about your mother,
Oh,
Isiah.
are you talking about that time?
I'm talking about that time.
Oh, my God. Okay.
So Isiah's a rich motherfucker.
I'm not rich.
He has like 5 hot tubs.
I have 1 hot tub.
8 pools.
No pool, 1 hot tub.
His mansion
is huge. It's a 4-bedroom house. Continue.
So anyway, we're sitting in his hot tub. There's 4 of us, okay? It's Isiah, myself, our friend Jamie, and our other friend.
Who happens to be a female. Her name is Sam. Yeah.
And I don't even remember what was happening.
We're just chilling,
Isiah's mom came outside for some reason.
My mom's weird. She like doesn't like to leave me alone when I'm with friends. Like normal kids' parents are like, "Hey, mom, I'm having friends over." They're like, "Oh, okay," and they like make themselves scarce. Like they don't show up at all. My mom just comes out and like starts talking to all my friends. I'm like, "Mom, go away."
Like, really weird. Yeah.
Like, go away, weird. Seriously.
So yeah, it's just like talking to us for some reason.
Yeah. So she's standing right outside the hot tub.
Me and Jamie called like Isiah fat as a joke.
So my mom was like, "What?"
She's like, "Isiah, you're too skinny. You're way too skinny, Isiah." And you're like, "No, I'm not."
I'm like, "No, I'm not really that skinny."
And then she's like, "You know what? And Jamie and Taylor are way too skinny." Okay, I'm not gonna talk like that because they probably can't understand us. So she's like, "Isiah, you're way too skinny." And he's like, "Well, I'm not really that skinny, Mom." She's like, "Yes, you are. Look at yourself." In comparison,
I'm probably like. Wait, how heavy are you? Like
$150.
$150.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm about 30 pounds heavier than Taylor.
Yeah, Isiah's like 180 pounds. He's not a skinny man whatsoever.
I'm not skinny, but I'm not like super obese. I'm kind of like in the middle.
I weigh a decent amount, like 150, but I'm like pretty slim.
Yeah.
Myself. So it's like Jamie and Taylor. Jamie's
like I don't really have a gut. I'm just kind of like flabby.
He's just a big person.
Yeah, I'm just a flabby person. Yeah. Yep. We'll just go with that.
And Jamie's like really.
Jamie's kind of like anorexic.
He's pretty skinny.
Yeah, he's like 130 pounds. He's pretty skinny.
She's like, "Jamie and Taylor, you're way too skinny." She's like, "Jamie, you need to put on weight and you need to eat all this food." She's like saying all this stuff, and she looks at me and she goes, "Taylor," she's like, "You're too skinny too, but it's okay, Taylor, because you're attractive."
I'm just sitting, I like face palm. I'm like, "God damn it!"
She like gives me like this weird smile, and there's like this twinkle in her eyes.
I'm just sitting like, "Oh shit!"
And she's like staring at me.
Shut up right now.
This is Isiah's mother.
You imagine how embarrassed I was?
Hit me.
This is my mom. What the hell?
Isiah's mom hit on me with Isiah right there, and 2 other people.
It was so embarrassing. I was like, "Oh my God!"
And then at this point, our friend Sam's like staring at me.
She's like,
I don't know what she did. So I winked at her as a joke, and Isiah's mom's like, "Oh, and he knows it too." I think that you're like, "Mom, go."
Yeah, I straight up was just like, "Mom, go." She's like, "Okay, if you need anything, I'll be in the house." And she like left, and I'm like, "Oh my God, that was so embarrassing." And then we pretty much just talked about that the rest of the time. That was pretty weird.
Awkward. Work tomorrow?
Awkward times. Yeah.
What time do you work?
3:30 to 8.
Should we see a movie tonight?
Should we?
I could probably get the car.
Sure. Wait, what do you want to see? Just making plans on the podcast.
I don't know.
Let's see Straight Outta Compton.
Do you want to?
I don't know. What else is there?
Just, like, nothing, honestly.
The Gift.
We could see Trainwreck. No,
Let's see Vacation.
I heard it's really bad.
Oh, really?
But I'll go.
Okay.
Do you want to go?
I'll go. What time does it start?
9:25.
That's not too bad. It's only like an hour and 40 minutes. And, yeah, I work in the afternoon, so.
All right.
All right, we'll do that.
Straight Outta Compton's pretty late. Like, starts at 10:30.
Yeah, it's like
2.5 hours
It's like
long.
2.5 hours, yeah.
I don't think Southpaw that looks like.
All right, we'll do that after the podcast then.
What the hell is
Slugterra
Slugterra Eastern Caverns? What is this?
It's probably like one of those family specials. Yeah, it only plays at 11:30 in the morning.
I've never even heard of that.
Who goes to the movies at 11 in the morning? That's insane.
Ricky and the Flash.
I don't even get out of. I'm not even out of bed by that time. I roll out of bed at like noon, the crack of noon. Ugh.
Yeah, I saw The Man from U.N.C.L.E. I was not impressed at all.
I haven't seen it.
Would not recommend it. All right, I think that's gonna wrap us up here.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you'd like to follow us, no, not if you'd like. I'm commanding you. You will
must
follow us on Twitter.
us.
You can either find the links at the top of our YouTube page, or you can just search us. I guess I'll tell you. I am at vestisbest_. I'm Taylor. And
All lowercase.
I am at vestisbest_.
Okay.
No spaces, all lowercase.
My Twitter handle, I completely screwed up last episode. I said no capitals.
Well, you messed it up like 5 times. You're like, yeah.
I can't get it right because I can't remember. Like, I remember how to like my login and shit.
What's your email?
I can never remember. Yeah, but like they're not gonna search my email. So my thing is at capital I.
What? I can't hear you.
Capital I, lowercase SIAH.
You spelled Isiah wrong.
Capital D.
Isaiah's another A.
Lowercase a, capital S, lowercase ILVA. And we'll probably have it posted in the description or something because
if you can't
verbally
figure that out,
sounds really weird, but
if you can't figure that out, it's at the top of the page. You can click it.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll just have it.
I
we'll have
even
it
put
posted
Isaiah's Twitter link first because he was having so much difficulties saying it on the air. I'm like, I'll have his first. It says Isaiah's Twitter, and mine just is the Twitter's logo. So there you go. I did that for you.
Thank you, Taylor. You
can just click on it. It'll take you to this page, and if you want to follow us, just go ahead. We shoot our tweets. Almost daily, I'd say.
You tweet a lot more than I do. I tweet like once a week, maybe. I don't tweet very often.
We tweet like funny stuff though, like news and.
Yeah.
It's good.
I retweet some Neil deGrasse stuff because some of it's pretty interesting.
That guy.
Yeah, some stuff's pretty interesting. We can talk about him next episode.
Yeah.
Interesting guy. It's pretty good.
How are we gonna end this show? We should have a way to end it.
Have a way to end it? I don't know.
All right.
Sunny
this is gonna do
day. Pushing
the
tell me clouds away.
How to get to
Sesame Street.
All right. This is
HBO, guys.
This is Taylor.
Check it out.
Signing off for the TI show. Have a great week.
Yeah.
Have a great month.
And we'll have another episode. Just keep listening, guys.
Have a nice night.
See ya.